I just thought I'd shoot this quick video about the proctoring system that's been used for the FASEA exam in June and possibly in August, but no one knows at this stage, but definitely for the June exam sitting that's happening starting on the 11th of June. So what is proctoring? Proctoring is basically a fancy word for an online supervised exam. Now, FASEA and ASA have released details through a guide about the proctoring and how it all works, and that guide can be found in one of two places. You can go to Google and you can look for the FASEA remote proctoring, and it's the first entry that comes up there. So if you open it there, there's your guide, which is a 14-page document readily available to the public, and it just walks you through how the proctoring works and what it's all about. The other place that you can actually find the guide as well is if you come into the FASEA website, you go to the standards, the exam standards, you come down here just on the exam standards page, you click on the register, and that'll take you through down to this page here, which shows you the upcoming schedules, and you can see that with this one, the exam will take place via remote proctoring. That's the June one. August at this stage is going to be sat in the exam centres, but no one knows for sure at this stage. But where do you find the guide? Well, you come through and register now. And when you come through and register now, you can see down here, there's the remote proctoring guide. So again, that's another place you can find it. So I've actually got the guide open on my desktop. So let's have a quick look at it. So if you are an advisor who's thinking about sitting the June exam and you're not sure about how the proctoring works and what it's all about, this is a fantastic guide to kind of talk you through the process, the steps, and really put you in an informed position to make a decision as to whether you're going to sit the June one, or you might wait till August and go back to the exam centre, because there have been some advisors who have expressed concern around, internet connection, firewalls, privacy, all those kinds of things, which are addressed through this guide. In the video today, I'm really just going to have a look at the steps involved in setting up or registering for the proctoring exam. And as you can see here, it's pretty straightforward. It steps you through it. So if you do decide to go ahead and do the exam in June via proctoring, you simply set up, you register with ASA through the FASEA website like we just did before. You then set up a Proctor account. Through the Proctor account, you choose your exam session, that is your date and your time. You then can look at the technical readiness of your particular computer setup, which we'll have a look at in a second. And then you basically download the ASA online exam application, which we'll also have a look right now. So let's have a look at how to work out whether your setup is technical ready, that is your IT setup. And then let's also have a look at the ASA online exam application to give you some insight into what you can expect on the day. So let's go to step 4. Step 4 is down here. There it is. So in this guide, you can actually check out by going to this link whether your system's set up and suitable for the proctoring exam. So all you literally do is just open it in a new browser. It comes in here and it just does a quick check along these lines. As you can see here, it's saying that the camera is, my camera, for example, is not set up for proctoring. What do we do? I can just go in here up the top right-hand corner, top left-hand corner, click on this, and you can see that it looks like it's all allowed. And if we come down here, the camera's allowed. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but we'll just reload it and see if that works. It doesn't work this time, so that's fine. So that's something that I'll need to look at and probably come down here and speak to a live technician about what's the issue with my camera for the proctoring. So let's say that's all sorted out, that's fine. So that's how you test whether your system's working or if there's any bugs within the system. If we go back to our guide, we can then go on and have a look at the actual ASA online application. So what this does, it allows you to actually download the front end of the exam portal, so you can have a look at it and you can understand what kind of resources might be available to you on the day. So once again, what you do is you simply take note of this password, so you double click on it and you copy. Then you open up this particular link, and that again will go to a new browser, a new window. You paste in the link, and that will come into the ACER website. And then you simply download the application depending on which kind of operating system you're using. So for me, it'll be Windows 7 or higher. So you have to have Windows 7 or higher, so 8, 10, whatever. And then you simply click on this application here, and it will download. And you can see down here in the left-hand corner that it's downloading now, and it basically becomes an application that sits within your C drive. Now, I've done that earlier, and so what I've actually got here is the icon here. So let's open it up and have a look. So this is the exam platform that you will log into on the day of your exam if you do it through the proctoring service. So it's on your desktop. Obviously, you'll be given a username and a password once you register and on the day by the proctoring service. And the important thing, or one of the important things here, is you've got actual access to the open book resources. So the beauty of having a look at this, for example, now before you even register for the exam, is that you can get a feel for how the system looks, what resources you got available to you. Let's click on one. You can see that it opens up as a PDF, and that you can just scroll down. If you want to search for a word, you do Control F and up it comes. And let's say you might want to find section 961 in the Corporations Act. So let's see, it hasn't found that. So let's see if section 961 comes up. No, can't find that one. Let's see if that, there we go, section 961. So I've just got to make sure that I'm typing in the right things to navigate. But this just to show you how to navigate through the PDF. So what you can also do, which is a little trick that I picked up from an advisor who sat the exam, if you take your mouse and you put it up here at the top and you hold down the left mouse button, you can drag this across until you see this faint outline appear, like that, and then you got half a screen. Why is that important? Well, because if you minimize this, and this is how your screen's going to be when you're on the day, for example, you can come in here and you can open up multiple documents. So you can have multiple PDFs open at the same time if you want. Now, that might be useful for some people who are, as they're doing the exam, because you'll have the exam questions and the scenarios out here, and as you're going through those particular things, you might want to look at different documents here and see and search for them with your Control F. What we recommend, obviously, in the exam preparation is you don't have too many PDFs open, because you can get caught going down rabbit holes in terms of going through the documents. So maybe just aim to have one document open, but by having it like this, you can have it to the side, and you can just reshape it any way you want, which just allows you to keep things, you know, for a good size whilst you're going through the exam on this side. I hope that's been useful, because at the end of the day, this has only been recently released by FASEA and ACER, and it just gives you some really good insights into how the proctoring service works, what you can expect on the day, what kind of resources are available to you. If you've got any questions, within the guide there are emails that you can contact to find out some more information. And if you want to have a chat about anything else about the FASEA exam or any of the FASEA standards, please feel free to give me a call on 0408 056 679, or come to the website and have a look at any of the programs we've got, and also our Experts Corner, where we talk about different things like the FASEA exam, doing it remotely, the FASEA extension that's earmarked for 12 months but still stuck in the Parliament. We've got some newsletters, all that kind of stuff. So once again, thanks for your time, and please feel free to reach out anytime.